Welcome back to the Komen Dallas Race for the Cure here on Fox 4. We are live at North Park Center where the Survivor March is ready to get underway. I'm Lauren Prisma along with Mike Ducey. And Mike, I've been doing this with you for 6 years now, and I have to tell you, this year is the hardest for me. My best friend's mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and so I've heard daily updates about what her mother's been going through, getting chemotherapy. I saw pictures of her when she was trying on her wig as her hair was falling out and the tears in her eyes. And so it's been an emotional morning for me. And to see all these people out here, it's just so powerful to know that there are all these people out there that are going through the same thing, and they're really supporting each other.
And you realize that almost every family has been affected in some way by this disease. My mom was a breast cancer survivor. Tony Casillas, such a good friend. We just talked with him. He's done so much fine work with us on Fox 4. Tamara's been battling it. So we're all affected in one way or another. But you're right. When it hits close to home, it really hits right there. But that's why this day is so important. And that's why the next few minutes you're about to see are so powerful and so moving here as the Survivors March is about to get underway.
Yeah, we talked about Tamara Casillas. She's going to be leading the way. And she says just to walk down that Survivor March and to be leading it is just going to be such a powerful moment. And what they do is they kind of line up by the years. So like those that have just been diagnosed with breast cancer, you'll see in the front of the line. And as the line goes on, it's going to be people who you'll see some 20-year survivors, which is just something that really provides inspiration for those at the front of the line.
You know, the number that sticks out to me when you talk about the progress that's been made, in 1980, the 5-year survival rate for women, relative survival rate for women diagnosed with early stage breast cancer, 74%. Today that number is 99%.
Wow.
So the work that's being done is fabulous, but much more work needs to be done. And this Survivor March, again, is evidence of the progress that's been made.
And as I was seeing all the people out here this morning, and I've been talking with some of the survivors and their families, it's hard to think back in 1983, the first one was held, and there was about 800 people, and to think it has grown to be this big and this powerful and this much money has been raised is something that really says something about our community as well, and the businesses that rally around, and really all the families that are here together.
You know, and it's so important to be checked. Early detection is key. It's so important for men to know that this disease can affect them as well. We've heard all of these stories throughout the morning, even in just the last hour. And now the moment we've been waiting for is underway. Take a look and listen to the sights and sounds of the Survivor March here at the Komen Dallas Race for the Cure.
People out here celebrating and really letting their faith be bigger than their fear. I think when a lot of people are diagnosed, at least from what I've been told this morning, they had a lot of fear. I mean, when you hear that word cancer, that's the last thing you want to hear. And they really are finding strength this morning. It's about their faith, it's about their strength, and really it's about courage as you just put one foot in front of the other.
Talked with Susie Davis earlier this hour, and she talked about how a year ago today, she was just a few weeks removed from her diagnosis and her early treatment. And she's made so much progress over the last year. And I think, yeah, you talk about the courage, and it takes amazing courage to overcome that initial fear, which can just be so overwhelming. And I think for these women and men as well to be here and around other people who've dealt with this, who've battled it and in many cases have overcome it. This is powerful. This is something that'll stay with them for a while, those people who are in the middle of the fight right now.
And if you're sitting at home and you weren't able to make it out here, just remember that you can always make a donation. Every little bit helps. And really, you're supporting, if you don't know somebody yet who has breast cancer, with the numbers that we've seen, really it's probably just a matter of time before you wind up either somebody at your office or a family friend. Really just probably a matter of time before you know somebody who will be impacted by cancer.
This year, about 27 cases of breast cancer will be diagnosed each week in Dallas County. 27 a week in Dallas County. And Komen Dallas County funds local programs providing breast cancer screening, diagnostics, treatment. During the 2014-15 grant year, Komen Dallas County funded nearly 3,500 screening mammograms, 700 diagnostic tests, breast cancer education for more than 2,000 people. So Lauren's point is a good one. If you don't know somebody now who is in the middle of this fight, chances are you will soon, and clearly it could affect your family, and there's a good chance it already has. 27 cases a week in Dallas County alone. You
know, we talk about early detection being key, and right after I had my little girl, I went and had a mammogram. I was way under the age that that they say that you should have a mammogram, but I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to know. I think I just wanted that peace of mind. If you haven't had a mammogram, it's a good idea to ask your doctor. A lot of insurance companies won't cover it until you're a certain age, but it's really a good idea just to make sure that that if there is something, you can catch it early.
Yeah, you talk about having your little one and thinking about it more and more. Just to see the kids out here today who are supporting their moms or maybe their grandmas. And we talked to the Casillas family about what a frightening experience this can be for youngsters.
Yeah.
To see one of their parents or one of their grandparents go through this. So this event is a great means of support for those young people as well.
Yeah, I talked to a mom out here, and they don't even know anyone with breast cancer. They don't know anyone here. But she brought her 3 daughters, and she said, I want to make sure that by the time they're older that breast cancer is not around. She wants to see it stop with her generation. And so she brought her girls out here just to show them exactly what's going on, and almost like a life lesson that, hey, we're so thankful for our health, but there are people who aren't as lucky, and we really need to support those people.
If you're just joining us, it is the Komen Dallas Race for the Cure at North Park Center. This Survivors March is underway right now, and as always, just fantastic pictures and sounds here as people celebrate their life and the progress that they've made in their fight against this disease.
Stay with us for more live coverage of the 2015 Komen Dallas Race for the Cure.